Now then YouTube, I'm the Tough Man, and welcome back to some more Thaumcraft and Botania Unite, episode 28, guys. In the last episode, we built that. Oh man, it looks legendary. And of course, for those of you who've been following my channel recently, you will see that there's been a load of Botania spotlights that have been done, which is fantastic. And through that, I have to make my first item. I have to. I'm sorry, but I just have to. I did a little bit of work off camera, guys. I got some ender pearls, I went enderman hunting, and I also went diamond hunting as well, and I got some more diamonds because I want to be able to do something within this episode today. Or at least I'm hoping to be able to do something in this episode today. We'll see how that works out. But first and foremost, guys, I feel bad for having baked potatoes now. Because, you know, it's lonely. It's lonely in this old world, guys. It's lonely in this old world. I think we need a little friend. I think we need a little friend just to help us along that believes in us. I think that we definitely believe we need a friend to believe in us. Oh, man. No. Do I need to get rid of that first? I probably do. Yes, I do. Yes. Look. Look at it. It's fantastic. We need this friend. It believes in us. It knows that we can do the stuff that we need to do. So, little potato, you are going to come along with me. Just for the moment. Because now I'm going to... I'm actually going to pause the recording right here because I forgot to do something that I really should need to do. Like, in between episodes, like everywhere. I'm just going to put you down there. You enjoying yourself? Yep. Oh, he's loving it. He's loving life, guys. He's loving life. I'll be back in just a second. Alright, guys, well, I am hopefully going to get this up here. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm really sorry. Ash vom Dienst. I would presume that you're German. I wouldn't have no idea. But you have apparently ignored /and/or goldfished my Twitter message. It's usually me being a goldfish, I've got to say. So once more in a YouTube comment, much better. You know, I love to get YouTube comments because I do read them. However, the Twitter ones, some of them just go under the radar and I don't manage to see them because I rarely check my Twitter, like once every few days. But... because I get a lot of people who like and retweet and comment on like my videos, or well, like and retweet my videos, messages just tend to get lost in Twitter. So it's much better to do it in a YouTube comment. But anyway, the Forbidden Magic tab in Thaumanomicon has a living wood rod, all Botania runes infusion. What? All Botania runes infusion. Okay. That converts Botania mana into Thaumcraft Vis, and mana steel wand caps just nuggets and a bath in mana that bring a hefty Vs discount. Okay, so we need something to be able to do that. So I know about this now. I know about this. However, it's not in my plans for today's episode, but don't worry, I do know about it, and I will definitely get to that. So just looking through a few of the comments that I've got, guys. Do you do a complete guide on Botania? Well, I've got a 11-part spotlight, so pretty much, you know, I do a guide throughout the whole of the parts and stuff like that, the whole of the different items and blocks that you can get within Botania. So, check the timer so that it'll drop more coal and thus get coal from the unused ender flames at the end. To be honest, let me go with that. You be careful, little potato. We need a name for the little potato. Come on, guys. Let's give the little potato a name. To be honest, when the coal comes down here, it never reaches the end. I've got the hopper hock, because that usually goes there. I've got the hopper hock, but it's never used. It's never used, because the coal doesn't even get that far down. So I don't need to... This redstone clock here doesn't actually need to be here. So, yeah. What's the Elven law, the shattering about? I wish you would read that. It sounds interesting. Okay. No problem. Elven law, the shattering. It's one of 6 pages, so bear with me. It seems this section of the lexicon is just a bunch of pieces of paper. By the looks of them, they seem like they were taken from a document from the libraries of the Elven Guard. Their content should contain historical knowledge, but doubtfully anything important to the studies of botany itself. So here we've got one. A few millennia have passed since the shattering. The amount of us who actually know about what really happened that day is rather minute. Nid... This is why you wanted me to read it, wasn't it? Nidavellir, I have no idea if I pronounced that right, broke down. And while the dwarves incredibly resistance helped... That makes no sense. And while the dwarves' incredible resistance helped, a great part of their technology and civilization was eradicated. Oh my god, this is why you want me to read it, wasn't it? Muspelheim, Muspelheim, what was previously in the very opposite corner of the world tree herself, collided with Asgard, merging the two worlds in an apocalypse. Eradicating any life remained in that world. There's theories that state hell was also involved in the event, although none were ever confirmed. Fissures, I think he meant to say. Fissures in the ground of Jotunheim opened up all around, massacring a great portion of the giants who lived there. Its current status remains unknown. Nilfheim seemed to stay in place, unlike Muspelheim, interestingly enough. Since it contained no known life forms, we can admit that damage is irrelevant. Lastly, ourselves, the elves of Alfheim, the damage on our world was somewhat split. The Salamander and Undine clans suffered a massive cut on their population due to the unstableness of their volcanic and aquatic environments respectively. Most of the Sylph were completely intact due to their extraordinary flight capabilities. The Spriggan also had fairly small-scale consequences. During that time, our civilization prospects were fairly weak, and our choices of residence were mostly just huts made of dreamwood. So, luckily, rebuilding was a little of a chore. Olwyn, our emissary in Asgard, witnessed this happening. Everything happened faster than the birth of a pixie. Thor shattering the Bifrost with Mjolnir, her command to evacuate all of the Elven civilization residing in Midgard. Luckily, she was here unscathed, or at least that's what the records say. Regardless, a few millennia later, she passed off long ago. Right now, our major concern is the status of Midgard. The collapse of the Bifrost broke any interaction between the various worlds, but the sheer quantity of mana residues we have left behind will surely have lingered and infused the world with life all over again, be it animal, floral or fungal, natural or magical in essence. We hope it's enough to create intelligent life that can properly harness it though. So that's just basically some lore on how and why the elves are separate and you cannot travel to the elven land like you can with us, like you can to the nether or to the end or whatever. So yeah, there you go, that's that. Tell Vasky to make Manasteel boots of the Traveller. I would love that. Well, it's probably going to watch this video, so there you go. Got attention from the cat and the attention of the elves. All pretty good in an episode. So yeah, you could have borrowed the 2 pylons. I did. I could have done that, but as I said, I didn't really want to do that anyway because these things, I can't move them back then. So I might as well. I left them as it is, which was good actually because I went and did a little bit of enchanting. Let me show you that actually, guys, really quickly before I move on. Only a tiny bit, like 1. I got a sharpness 3 in a book, so that's pretty good. Right, okay, on to the actual episode itself, even though we're 10 minutes into a 20-minute episode, so it's probably going to be a little bit later an hour, guys. I want to make some terrasteel. Now, how the whole way of making terrasteel has now changed, obviously, up to this, so I need an agglomeration plate. Now, those of you who've watched my spotlight will know... Oops. That it's there. The agglomeration plate is what you do. You know, you put your items on top of there, and it makes terrasteel. They're exactly the same items. It's just its own block now. So we need 3 blocks of lapis, a block of manasteel, and a whole load of runes. I don't know if I've got them runes actually ready today. I got the diamonds and the stuff ready for the terrasteel, but I don't think I actually got the runes. Now then, I know one of them was a fire. I know one of them was definitely air. But then I don't think I've got... I know one of them was earth. But I don't think anything... So, water... Right, fire, air, earth. We need water and mana. We don't have either of those. Which is a little bit of a shame. But that's fine. We can go ahead and make them anyway. 3 mana steel. I'll do this, guys. I'll get the runes together to make the agglomeration plate, and I'll be right back. You know what, guys? Just thinking to myself right there. I'm tired of this little thing. It takes ages to get what mana I need to get over there to actually get the things that I need. So, what I want to do, guys, is I think I want to go and dig myself into the lexicon here. And I think it's Elven? Elven mana spreaders, that's the one. Simply put, Dreamwood conducts mana better than Living Wood. And in some adjustments, like Elementium or mana petals, and what you get is a mana spreader. Oh, I don't think I've got any Elementium. Which is not a problem, because I can make that really, really easy. A petal and Dreamwood. So basically, one Living Wood through there makes... Right, okay. We can actually make one of these, I think. We can make one of these. Now, I did originally say that I wanted to do what do you call it? The spawner mover kind of thing within Botania, but I can't do it, guys. I simply cannot do it because I need to have killed the Gaia first. So I want to be able to tool myself up, and this is why I want to make some terrasteel. Get some items that I need so that it makes mining easier, so it makes killing things easier, and then we can move on and start making armors and stuff like that. But really, I want to get the Terra Shatterer. That's one of the things that I really want to get, because it will just make mining a little bit easier if I can do like a whole load of stuff at once. At least that's what the plan is. So, I actually need more living wood, which is a little bit of a shame. I'm going to grab some nice little potato there, just waving at me on the way out. Ah, yes, I knew I'd done this last. So it looks as if I'm going to have to put this down and wait for that to get done. Ah! Well, that was a bit of a higher jump than what I thought. I need one piece of living rock so I can chuck it on top of this. So, guys, I need to get some dream wood, so I need that to change into living wood first. I also need... Oh, I've actually got some. I can go and do this. In fact, is that a good idea? Because I need that for the next rune. I'll go and get some more. And just put one in there. I changed those iron blocks back into iron, guys, so you can see that. God, this sash and these boots. Elementium boots of the Traveller. That would be actually pretty good. I think that's a good idea myself. Good stuff. Right, let's go over towards the elves. Good news, guys, is look at this. These are actually filling faster than what it's using. So I can constantly keep this in. Whoops. There it is. Right. See, you need 2 pieces of mana steel. So I went and only created one. And one of these, as well as the Dreamwood. This should be done any second anyway. There we go, that's actually done now, so we can sort this out first. Boosh! Good stuff. There we are, some runes of water. That's fantastic stuff. But now, guys, I want to go and make an elven mana spreader before I start and get making another one of those runes, because it's a little bit slow, and if I can get an elven mana spreader, it'll allow mana just to travel that little bit faster in towards that. Just saving time, basically, just saving time. So let me go over to this, start chucking it through, getting some dreamwood back. Have I got like a... Oh, there it is. Right, let's put you on my inventory so I can see. I don't know if you can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will they chuck all of that back at once? Yes. Any more? No, because I just put 5 through and I only put 1 in. Did I? Is that right? No, I think you got to do one thing at a time there, in all fairness. Right, let's go and make an elven mana spreader. I'm really looking forward to this, guys. It's the first kind of thing that we've really used from the elves to be able to craft. Is that not the way you do it? Or do I have to use a themabob one? A mana... yes, I do. An actual mana petal. Okay. Not a problem. Now then, Mr. Potato. He seems happy, does Mr. Potato, just lying there and seeing me on the way out every now and then. He gives me a little jiggle on the way out, which is always good. You know, you've got to like a little jiggle on the way out. And that's definitely what she said. Oh, there we go. Look, we're 7 now. I must have missed the other one. Elven mana spreader. Fantastic. We can move this other mana spreader now into somewhere else. And you've served me well. You've served me fantastically. But now it is time for just a little bit more power. I have to say, faster. I want it faster. And that's also what she said. Let's go and get some more mana steel, get that other thing done, and I'll be back, guys. Alright guys, well, I have that stuff ready and waiting, and I thought because it's the first time I've used an Elven mana spreader, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you it on camera. I'm going to show you how fast this actually does it. I do have some living rock here, so let's go and do this. Now, how fast is this going to fire mana over here and get this done? I want to see if I've really made a good investment here. It seems that, look at this. Oops, you can't really see it. But that little spark there doesn't take anywhere, you know, it takes a lot longer for this spark to actually to form. Ooh, this is actually very impressive indeed. I would think another couple of bursts and that'd be done. Is this it? No? There we go. Wow, that was actually a lot faster than what it has been in the past. And there is my rune of mana. Only the one. You don't get 3 for this one. So let's go ahead and craft ourselves, because we've got some lapis over in here. Have I brought enough? Yes, I have. So there's that. An agglomeration. What's in the middle? Block of mana steel. I knew I forgot something. Alright, so 9 of them. I think we can do it just in straight block form. In fact, I'm pretty positive you can do it in straight block form. I am not a goldfish in that respect. Pretty positive, guys. And if we don't have enough mana... Oh, we do have enough mana. That's fantastic. Right, there we go. So we can now make our agglomeration plate. We also need some more living rock. And that won't be enough. We need more. We need more. So I'll get that going right now. Because we need to make a pattern. Like a cross pattern. Checkerboard pattern of lapis blocks and living rock. So while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and craft this up. This agglomeration plate. Because I can. I can do. There. That. Can I just do this? Yeah, I can. That was a lot easier than what I was expecting. Okay, so we should have way more, way enough. Way enough? Is that a word? Is that a way to describe it? Right, lexicon, please, if you don't mind. And I want the agglomeration plate. You're not going to be in there, are you? Terrasteel. It's a new way of doing it. So I'm going to need 4 blocks of lapis, 5 living rock. I should do, yep. Awesome stuff, so I've got that. Now I need 3 more blocks of living rock. It does require mana, so we are going to have to put it over by the Elven portal. I would think that we'd probably put it on that right-hand side, just over there, where I had my original kind of mine in there, just so that we can get in there and use those mana reserves that we've got. It might be a good idea to do it the other way around, on this near side, because that's the one that creates the most mana, because it's always constantly being fed by charcoal. I have to say that tree farm over there is doing me really, really nicely. This whole setup is doing me really, really well. And it seems to be keeping up to a certain degree. You know, like, there isn't thousands of trees that are all grown. They're not all grown and waiting for this guy to finish his job. So, I think we're doing alright there. I think we're doing alright on that front. It's about nearly night time, so we're going to go ahead and sleep again. And then, terrasteel, guys. And then we can move on to actually going ahead and making a terra shatterer. I really want one of those. I really want one of those. It's going to need, should I say, a lot of mana. I think, can I put it here and get away with it? I think so. I think it's not going to be in the way of anything. You know what? I don't know if this is going to work. Because I'm going to need to fire. Am I going to need to... No, I'm not. What am I on about? I don't think I am anyway. We'll soon find out. I only did the spotlight the other day. I've forgotten already. So there we go. We've got that there. We've got none of the stuff needed to actually create a terrasteel. I'm going to just create one because, of course, it requires half a mana pool to do that. So, right. One. I might as well leave you in there. And 1. Get this up into mana stuffs. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Fantastic stuff. And now I need to get all of these in a row so I can just drop them straight away and run off. Oh, you're kidding. Right, let me try that again. Run away. Get one of these, right? Get near enough to right-click it. Can I do that? That way? Is it not doing it? Maybe I do actually need something firing mana at it. In which case, that's going to be a pain. Picking up any loss of his... causing severe mana loss. Okay. Mana would need to be provided to this block. Sparks would be the most effective way, but bursts work too. I'm glad that bursts work too, because I really don't want to make another mana pool right here. You know what? No, I do. There is such a thing in Botania. There is such a thing, and I can't remember what it's called now. What is it? What is it? Give me a second, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I am going to craft something right now that I think might be useful, only for a little while. I'm probably going to put this down and then move it, because I really don't want to mess around doing things with mana tablets, especially when there's, you know, that there's a mana pylon on top of it. However, what I want to do, I still haven't actually got all the stuff for. I need a couple of mana steel. Thank you. A couple of those. And, here we go. Right. Mana steel. Living rock. This is the mana distributor. And if you attach it to a pool, like that, like I'm going to right here, like this, it's not going to do anything. If I attach another pool to the side of it, though, it is. Or at least, I would have hoped it would have. Why are you not doing that? Maybe I need to give you like a... Oh no, you need to actually get the... Ah. This is a problem. That needs to get the bursts. So it looks as if, guys... And you tell me off if there's a better way. Sorry. We need to get into some sparks. We need to get into a little bit of sparkage today, guys. And I haven't done sparks yet, so this is a first for me. This is a first. We might not be able to get the Terra Shatterer in this episode today because we've got that much stuff trying to get up to the point of a Terra Shatterer that yeah, we just don't have it. So anyway, you know what? I'm going to just put you back on there, I think. And there. I'm going to give all my mana to that. Or as much as I possibly can, anyway. And I'm going to place it over here. I probably do want to get into sparks. I'm just trying to think, and I'm sorry guys, I do apologise. I like to get things done, I like to get things sorted before the episode, and I did, you know, I got my diamonds, I got my mana pearls, thinking that I'm going to need to make terrasteel, but I thought that this would work, but it just hasn't. So let me pop that out. Accepting mana from items. You go in there then, please, if you don't mind. It needs... Oh, God. That thing's picking it up now. That is highly annoying. Let me pick you up for a second. If you don't mind, job to do here, boy. So this thing here, I mean, this is always going to fill more than what it was actually using to turn on this. So, basically, I mean, it's going to take a lot of mana to turn it back on, which is going to be really annoying. Oh no, it's still actually doing it. I do apologise, mana tablet, do apologise. You keep doing your stuff. Is that over half full? Or is it getting over half full? Is that what a mana tablet holds? Half a thing full of it? That'd be awesome. And hopefully, guys, this episode is coming to you in 60 FPS. It'll be the first time on this channel for it to see it. So I'm really hoping that that is going to be the case. I don't want it to be too much. Right, let's put you there. We do need to... Yeah, we are going to make some sparks because it's the easiest way of giving mana to this kind of setup that we've got here. And then we'll just set this back up and set it on its way, I reckon. After I've given it some more mana for my tools. That'll do for the moment. Awesome. So let's put the pylon back on there and give that a slap. So I should think, yep, there is enough mana there, and that is going to gain more mana anyway. So let's get into some sparks, guys. Let's get in. Oh, you don't spell sparks like that. Sparks. How to craft these? Blaze powder. Okay, I don't know if I've got enough blaze powder actually, and lime petals. In fact, do I? Because I'm pretty positive, and I'm getting a couple of lag spikes here. Oh yeah, I do. In fact, I've already got 3 blaze powder over there, so that's fantastic news. That's going to save a little bit of time. What do I need? Let's get it up on here instead. Sparks. Tell me. Right, 2 mana petals, actual mana petals. Now I've got plenty of petals over in the plant pot over here, so I'm just going to grab them and use them instead. I'm going to need 2 sparks, so I'm going to need 4 petals in total. Thank you very much. Setup, you are wonderful. I love this mod, guys. I really do. Botania, it's such an innovative mod. Really is. There we go. Oops, that wasn't meant to happen. Oops, certainly wasn't meant to happen. Get here. You know what? Get here. There. Right. Split them up. 2 golden nuggets. And there we go. 2 sparks, guys. This is amazing stuff. I'm actually going to need one. No, am I? I don't think I am I? I don't think I am. No. Pop one on top of there. Pop one on top of there. You can see it was actually... I'm going to go sleep really quick. I'm going to go sleep really quick. And you can see just on top of the mana pool that it was connected. It was connected. There's a line going between them both. So if I right click, you can see there's a line going between them both. It's collected, which is awesome. So let me go ahead. Bang, bang. Oops. Put them there. Get this. Why are you not doing it now? Seriously. Oh, man. You know what? You know what, guys? I have not got my head screwed on at all, have I? Today. Not one single piece. Because, guys... I've totally got this wrong. I don't believe it. You know, taking a leaf out of What's-His-Face's book, I simply do not believe my idiocy. Checkerboard pattern, tough man. I'm saying it to myself. That's not a checkerboard pattern, tough man. Okay, let's try again. Still nothing? There's no spark. Right. There we go! Oh man, got something in my eyeball. I'm that excited. Wow, that's actually taken a lot longer than what I thought it was going to. Seriously? Does it always take this long? Oh no, here we go. Some green stuff. Green stuff. Oh, it's getting greener, guys. It's getting greener. Looks like it's going in there. It looks like it's going in. Hey! 1 piece of terrasteel. Wow. Luckily for me, there's not enough mana in there either to make another one. Okay. The Terra Shatterer, guys, it requires... What does it require? 4. It requires 4 terrasteel ingots. Wow. Wow. Have I actually done anything in today's episode? I feel like I've done nothing. Well, guys, no, I say that, but we have actually done something. Number 1. we've made the agglomeration plate and, you know, done this and started making terrasteel the normal way now, the way that it is from now on. We've made some sparks. It's the first thing I've ever done. You know, with first time I've ever put sparks into this world, and first time I've actually used it in survival mode as well, which is fantastic stuff. We've made the Elven mana spreader, which is great, and of course, this little guy here is just, oh man, it's working well. I might nick some mana off this. Can I squeeze this guy in there? No, I don't seem to have had that the right way around, do I? Accepting mana from items, when it should be sparing mana to items. Let me chuck you on there. Can that work? Oh man, that can actually... Stop it! Stop doing that! That can actually work. We can make another terrasteel. We might be able to make the Terra blade, which is the other thing that I wanted to make in this episode today. I think we can make the Terra blade today, but then the Terra shatter, I'm going to have to get the stuff ready in between episodes, and then we can go from there. So let me get all the stuff together to make the Terra blade, and I'll be right back, guys. There we go. There is my second piece of terrasteel. Now, we can make the Terra blade. It's the first time that we've made anything out of terrasteel. Well, other than the actual Elven thing. Oh, yeah. Now, the Terra blade, if I right-click, I think it's right-click. Is that not right-click? There we go. It's not right-click, it's left-click. Every now and then, when you swing your sword, that beam that comes out will actually hurt things, you know, like zombies, pigs. Oh, let's go and see if we can pick on something somewhere. See if there's anything to pick on. Oh, there's a pig, look. There we go. See that? Oh, that was pretty awesome, that. And of course, it runs off this mana stuff. Where is it? Where's my tablet? There it is. It runs off the mana again, so it's not going to get any durability until... well, actually, is it actually unbreakable? I can't remember if it's unbreakable or not. Let's have a quick look. Terra blade. Not only does it par with a diamond sword in terms of strength, and it uses mana from the inventory like mana steel tools, but when swung, there's a chance for it to create a beam that will deal as much damage as a melee hit. So there you go. That is the Terra blade. And I'm going to use this a lot, I think. When I've got my mob spawner over here, I do want to try to make it like auto hit something, and then the drops come from that, and the experience gets collected and stuff. But this thing, I'm really wanting to use this. And, of course, it's going to help just no end. Even though I've got this thing right here, which is plus 6 attack damage with Bane of Arthropods and Looting 3, I reckon that at some stage we can get one on there. I would like to get Looting 3 on a book, and then we can infuse it. I think, can we actually, can we do that? I'd just like to make sure of these things. Can it be enchanted? I would think so. I would think so. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. We've created our first terrasteel armor, our first terrasteel blade, our first terrasteel equipment, which is awesome stuff. And we've done a lot, actually. We've done a lot, come to think of it. So, guys, if you've got any suggestions, anything at all that you would like to see me do, or if there's a way to make things improve something somewhere along the line, by all means, guys, in the comment section below, go ahead and put that down there, and I will definitely take a look. And if you know, I'll probably be going through this in the next episode anyway, you know, with you guys' comments and stuff. I like to do it at the start of an episode, go through your guys' comments with the suggestions that you've made, and say what I plan to do with those suggestions. So if you've got any, that's what the suggestions of the comment section is there for, please, guys. If you've enjoyed this, please go ahead and leave a like. That would be amazing if you could. And until next time, happy to top, and as always, stay safe.